I'm back to play another GeoGuessr daily challenge. Hopefully I have more success today than yesterday where I forgot to guess on one round and got 0 points. So today targeting approximately 22,000. Let's see how we go. Get into the first round here. And so we've got the satellite dishes pointing north. So I guess this is in the southern hemisphere. Got the trees painted painted white at the bottom. And I'm not too sure about these number plates. They look pretty blank. They don't have too much in the way of color on them. But we do have some rubbish baskets on the street, which I have seen in Colombia, but I don't think that's the case here. A Gmail account. And we've just got some rubbish hanging on the fence there. So less ordered there. Just trying to get an indication of what country we're in. We're definitely speaking Spanish. But I'm not too sure about which country I should go here. Maybe a yellow taxi, a large taxi. Man, I'm kind of relying on like a name or a Viste Poloto. Not sure what that's about. A flag or a web domain. So I've got palm trees and some mountains off in the distance there. I feel like I'm going to make a poor judgment guess here. Actually, I wonder about these poles. They don't appear to be Brazilian poles, I don't think. And we've got painting on the bottom of these poles, blue and red. I know they paint the pole bottoms in Guatemala. Normally I think red and green, so I'm not too sure if this is Guatemala or Mexico or Argentina or one of the other South American countries. La Hortensia, fruits and vegetables. There is a lot of trash about, or rubbish about. So maybe it's a rubbish day and they've just put their rubbish out for the day. It's got some groceries. I don't know. So I've got 13 seconds left. I better jump in and just guess Guatemala here before I get 0 points. So it was Chile. That's disappointing. 107 points. So this is not going to be a 22k, I wouldn't think. A bit of a tricky one here. We've got gas pipelines. I think they're gas pipelines. They could be pipelines of another kind. Exposed, which I have heard but haven't really seen. That could be Russia. In which case we could be in a lot of trouble here. And we're pretty rural, so there's not too many indicators for where we might be. And we're passed into a green zone suddenly. It's very troubling. Got some traffic up ahead. Maybe this will help us out a little bit. It's a truck. So we don't have any bollards on the intersection here, which I would expect in Russia would be the case. And we've got, I think, a blue strip here on the car, which would mean Europe. Which I'm not sure if they'd have that in Russia. And this bollard here, I'm not familiar with at all. It's got a double orange strip on it, reflector on it. Let's have a look at this one up here, going the other direction. Go back a bit. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that one. It's a very sharp looking bollard, grey on black. I have a bad feeling about this round as well. Hopefully something here will help us out. So it looks like it's, well, this van, it looks like it's from Czechia, which could check out. Huh. No pun intended. So let's go into Czechia. It's a fairly major road, kind of heading north-south. I'll just guess central here, and we got the country right, thanks to that van, but it was right on the border, uh, east of Ostrava. So fairly good points, 4,153, which makes up for the first round, but not exactly crushing it this game. So we've got a loading zone there. Really short plates. I guess this is like the US or Canada. Got the Rowandale Baptist Church. Don't know where Rowandale is. Just checking this van out. Just with the cones there, I wondered if some drunk kids had kind of put cones in the van, but it looks like they're set up to actually have the cones out the front there. Very cool, but not too helpful. Co-op. What other businesses have we got here? Difficult to tell. This one's a struggle too. Maybe we can get some signage up here. Rowandale Avenue and McLeod Avenue. Rowandale Baptist Church, I knew that already. Petro Canada, so it is Canada. And we're on Route 42 North. Doesn't seem like Route 42. I wonder, I'm not too familiar with the road numbering system in Canada. So where would 42 be? I'm not too sure. Here's a 36. Maybe around here. So it looks like 42 might be a bigger one. But now I've lost it. So I've got a minute left. 18, 35. Getting over towards Winnipeg here. 59, 45. I might just drop the pin here and see if I can find something else in terms of where Rowandale, I think it is. Lone and Martins. Sewing machine sales by the look of it. World Traditional Karate Organization. That doesn't pin it down too much. I really don't know what part of the country we'd be in here. Maybe I'll guess closer to Calgary or Edmonton. I'll guess in Calgary. Let's see how we go with 11 seconds left. It was in Winnipeg, so I was better off before, but doesn't look like Rowandale's showing up. They've got a lot of golf courses, that's for sure. Well, two, at least two. Just too many. Okay. So I have to try and do better on this round. Try and recover a little bit. Einbahn, which sounds like German. www.pizzahotline.at, which would be Austria, I think. I'm not sure about these signs, but I'd imagine if we're in Austria, then we're probably in Vienna. I'm hoping. It's like a little Swiss crest there. I'm not sure what that refers to. But let's guess in Austria, in Vienna. And that was really close. So 4,992 points. Not too difficult, that one. Certainly not as difficult as the previous rounds. And this one could be a struggle as well. What is this? I think it's actually like a tuk-tuk from behind. Got cement roads. And I don't know. I don't think that's a Thai post, light post. Parapadela, Cabuna, Lahulia. I'm not familiar with that either. I have to find something that I am familiar with somewhere around here. What about this? Rally art. That number plate doesn't give me too much. See if we can find some more language, which would be helpful. What do you got here? Just chips for sale. And it looks like this guy's covering up the sign, which could be useful. The shop sign, maybe not too useful. Washing day here. Bit stuck. Sip Sip Ponzo. Washing day here as well. Wow, they've done a lot of washing. So what? This guy, congressman, throwback. A lot of Southeast Asian places have a lot of political posters and things like that. So I'm not sure that that narrows it down either. I was wondering about the Philippines here. Although that looks vaguely Sri Lankan. I don't think we're in Sri Lanka. How long have we got? 1 minute. Wow, it looks like washing day all over town. They've all picked one day and they're doing their washing. San Miguel. So it looks like here, Santa Rosa City, Laguna. Which I'm not familiar with Laguna, but I'm just going to guess we're in the Philippines here. Have a quick look for Laguna, but I don't think I'll find it. The Philippines is pretty extensive, so maybe I'll just go near Manila here. And let's see. Ooh, not too far away at all. So further south, but 4,813 points. 57 kilometers away. I wonder if Laguna was actually... there's a big lake here called Laguna de Bay, which is probably what it's referring to. But the frozen food store, which I don't think I saw, but it's a real maze in here of streets. Difficult to pin down the street for a 5K. So I'm pretty happy with 4,813 points there, and only 16,000 points overall. Canada, which is a bit difficult. I didn't spot that we're in Winnipeg there. I went for Calgary. And then Guatemala for Chile was a real killer. Everything else in Europe was not too bad, although Czechia could have been better, definitely. Okay, very disappointing again, but hopefully tomorrow I can have a better game.